Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is October 15th, 2025, 8:31 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm Adam Peak. I'm the host of what do I host? People of Packaging podcast and co-owner of the Label King in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I am joined by Corey. The caveman is just I don't how are we feeling? We don't have to take these nicknames that Avelio gives us.
We have a choice. This is amazing.
Yeah. Corey Gated Connors joining
Yeah.
us
I
live.
prefer that, but I'll take Caveman or Corlito. I have lots of nicknames.
Yeah. So you are in Chicago. I'm definitely excited to talk about it, hear about everything that you're and the question on everyone's mind is how is coffee? Is it pretty good? Hotel coffee is always like slightly disappointing, but also it's like you don't sleep very good. So
It's not bitter, so that's a big win. So
okay.
happy to get my one cup in the room.
Do you have a preference on hotels that you like? Is there a chain that you're just like, well, I need to stay in the Marriott's or else I'm not showing
I
up.
have really appreciated Hilton and their attention to detail and the way that they treat people. Uh, so if you're
Okay.
listening, Paris Hilton or anyone related to her, thank you.
You're free to sponsor the show. This show can be brought to you by any hotel chain who wants to just put us up for free. Yeah, one thing I did here early on when I was traveling, because I had just started, and I would pretty much just stay anywhere.
Ooh, Hugh has some ideas here.
Yeah. Hugh says, I know it was brutal. He just, and he was an
From
Embassy
London.
Suites. Yeah, from London. So one thing I learned, or I was told, I would just stay wherever. I would literally just be like, I don't care. It's just, I would stay at the La Quinta. I would stay at the Hilton, Marriott. It didn't matter. Because I wasn't like, oh, I need to get all the points. I need the precious points. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I just would stay places. And then somebody, shout out, her name's Paulette Grams. She has been a mentor for me. She worked at WS Packaging with me, and she was like, pick a hotel chain, not for the points, but because the bedding is likely the same, the pillows are the same, and your body will begin to get used to it, and you can sleep better and be more ready for the workday. And I was like,
oh, I agree with that.
that's a really good point, because they have to standardize all of that stuff across the board. And I'm like, that makes a ton of sense. So shout out to Paulette.
I think she's right. That's really smart.
Yeah. So travel tip of the day brought to you by Marriott/Hilton/Embassy
No charge.
La Quinta.
And we should shout out Avelio Matos. He is in London Packaging Week today and tomorrow.
No, I'm not. He didn't join.
Well, he's a busy guy.
He gets no shout outs.
He got one.
He got one. Dang it.
You can't delete.
I'm gonna delete in editing. It's not like this thing's live. Okay, so let's talk about plastic packaging. Good morning.
Hey, Brandon.
A well-traveled man, also Brandon Combs.
I get to see Brandon. I'm heading to Anaheim from here to the Fresh Produce show. So I'll see Brandon there.
They should have put the Fresh Produce show in Bel Air, because that would have been.
Originally, it was
so close.
Will Smith was upset.
So. Hilton chains are typically go to for me, for Hugh. Yeah, I don't really care which one it is. I've done Hilton. I had Hilton for a stretch. I switched to Marriott for a stretch. It's just like pick. They're all fine, honestly. I think they're all pretty solid. Okay, so you'll be in Anaheim. Sorry for you said the
paper and packaging recycling.
You're in Chicago for that, and then you're going to go to Anaheim for
Fresh Produce.
Yeah,
Fresh Produce event. That's a big one. think there's a huge market for fresh produce and related packaging materials. Fresh food is a really big deal in the packaging industry because of if you don't get the packaging correctly, the waste will increase dramatically. And we already waste about 40% of our fresh produce to landfill, which is terrible.
Yeah, and actually, I'll give a quick plug to my my TED Talk because I actually brought that up. Hey, what's up, Jim? Thanks for joining from the last day of K Show. Okay.
That's in Germany, I believe. Yeah.
Jeez, so many shows. Brandon says he doesn't want to meet you, and Jim's in Dusseldorf. Man, look at all the people. It's like Avelio leaves and everybody joins us with the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So in my TED Talk, I did mention this, that there was a study in India that it was almost $2 billion worth of food was lost because of improper packaging throughout their supply chain. And you think about the ripple effects of this for whether it's fresh produce or, just food in general, it's like so much energy and effort and money and carbon and all this stuff goes into making food. And then when that food is made, if it's improperly packaged, then it goes to waste and it goes to the landfill. And then it's going to turn into, it's going to emit, stuff's going to break down. It's going to emit methane right into the environment, which is bad. So then that has to be captured. And there's a lot of money and cost and time to capture the methane at the landfills. It's like the best thing that you can do for fresh produce is prolong the shelf life, reduce the waste. That's the primary role of packaging in produce.
Yes, and be really specific about the way that you distribute, and analyze the numbers and see what the sell-through is. I mean, when's the last time you were at a grocery store and you saw an empty shelf of strawberries? So I mean, it's great that they always have some, but I would almost prefer that they would run out, and then what I mean, like people, rather than have waste, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tricky balance though, between if you run out, but now you're the store that runs out of your apples and plastic bags,
you lose business.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, well, people are very loyal to their grocery store. I know for me, my family, it's like we go to the same grocery stores because we have the list, we know where everything's laid out. And if you start going there and they're out of strawberries or they're out of apples or, kind of like these staples, because we've just unfortunately been trained that fruit and vegetables do not have seasonality. They do. They have seasonality. It's okay, but we're trained so that it's like, well, I just always want vegetable. I always want strawberries. So if they're out of strawberries over here, it's like, well, I need strawberries.
It's a great point.
So now I'm going to go over here, and maybe that's where I start shopping, and that's a loss of thousands of dollars a year in revenue.
So this show is brought to you by Driscoll's.
Yes. Driscoll's for all of your blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries.
Delicious berries.
Delicious.
Packaged appropriately.
Yes, in a clamshell with labels. And that was actually, surprisingly enough, when it goes to the recycling of plastic, we'll go back to your show here. A big project within the clear clamshell recycling was the labels and the problems that the labels had. Now, most of them are on a wash-off adhesive, which means the label totally comes off in the recycling, scraped off the top, and it's a clear, clean flake of PET on them. So
I just had a big news from my friend Ed Dominion, who's the CEO of D6. They're the first on-record responsible end market, REM, for the Circular Action Alliance for PET trays recycling. And this is a big deal in the industry. I think they'll probably talk about it today and tomorrow at the event. But if you haven't heard of D6, check them out. Ed Dominion is He's a leader in the industry, and he's really making an impact in a very positive way.
Well, let's give one of these buttons. Normally Avelio drives, but now I'm driving. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And Avelio, you didn't join us, so you get tough break. Okay.
Too busy doing London stuff.
Yes, they are very delicious. Good one, Hugh. That was not your best, actually. Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to, before we get to Can We Solve It, which, by the way, start thinking about your questions for Can We Solve It. So you're at this plastic, paper and plastic recycling show, and I got this shipped to me here. So this is an e-commerce bag. It says "Recycle Me Again." It's got number 4 LDPE.
Not 6-7.
Not 6-7. And we've got here this packaging made from 90 to 100% PCR plastic. Plastic bags in this one shouldn't be thrown out into the everyday recycling bin. Scan the QR code for recycling instructions and available locations. This package may not be recyclable in your area, which, okay, helpful, right? Yeah. That's a helpful piece of information. I don't know how many people are going to scan this QR code like I'm doing right now.
Did you say meow?
Did you say meow? Do I look like a cat to you, son?
Do I look like a cat?
So about this QR code. Not scanning.
Didn't work.
Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. Let's see what this pulls up. Is this mailer recyclable? Follow the steps to learn about recycling, how to properly
recycle label.
It's just this website right here. Is this mailer recyclable? So it's a static.
It's their own thing.
And it goes through all the information. Option 1, contact your local waste management, check your nearest grocery store. Remember. Okay, and then it says if there are no. Okay, so this would be a cool opportunity for Scrap this company to partner with Scrap, because it would be awesome if this actually told me, based on your location, here's where you can drop this off. I was kind of hoping for that. Yeah. I just got a static website with a static QR code, which makes sense because it's less expensive. But anyway, so tell me about the story with this sustainability guy, Corey Connors.
So great messaging. It's recycled. It's recyclable. Consumers are saying in information that I'm getting is that it's more important that the material was recycled, that came from recycled material to them. For some reason, that seems like it's more sustainable. Maybe because that takes the onus off of them in the next step. Saying, oh, well, then I don't have to worry about it because it's already been recycled once. This is great. Well done. I'll buy this. But I think what we're missing here is, like you said, local store drop off. That should just go to Google or Scrap, and Google Maps actually will tell you where store drop off locations for plastics are.
Really?
Yes. And
breaking news, everybody. I did not know that.
So I'm going to have Robert Little from Google on the Sustainable Packaging podcast. Corey Connors.
Yes.
Presented by Atlantic Packaging.
Presented by, yeah, there it is.
And I'm so excited to have Robert on. He's brilliant, and his team at Google have really made a big impact here with recycling by providing the information. Because what's your number one thought for when you have a question? Google it, or
yep.
That's the in the ether of the world. Google it. And so they've worked with the SPC on that. They've worked with a couple of recycling groups.
Bye, Brandon.
Hey, see you there, Brandon. And so that's very exciting. And I think you'll be able to eventually recycle anything, or learn where to recycle anything, anywhere with Google Maps.
Yeah, that's cool. I would imagine that AI will have, for all the scary things about AI, it would be super cool just to be able to say, hey, can I recycle this, and where? And it would say, go do this. Okay. Now, that doesn't seem like a heavy lift for AI right now. Hey, let's see here. Asharia Lakani, thanks for joining in. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. While everyone is thinking up their can we solve it, I'm going to open this bag up. You can tell I've not opened it yet.
Brought to you by Smart Solve.
Can we solve it? Brought to you by Smart Solve, who does actually have a new. It's like a paper cellulose based flexible packaging material called Pyramil, which is pretty cool. I got to see that at Pack Expo and demonstrate it, and just you can see how
this type. Did they have a booth, or they?
No, I just met up with
ran into Ashley, or
no, it was. I'm so sorry. Jonathan. It was not anybody who I'd met before from Smart Solve, and I'm now blanking on your name. I'm so sorry. You were a wonderful person.
Yeah, that's okay.
Anyway, sorry. So what we have inside of here actually are more plastic.
Yeah.
Which
thankfully the same material, but yeah.
But there's no indicate. Oh, is there an indication? Let's see here. What does it say? Yes. So you can see on this bag, it says the same thing. You're supposed to go drop it off. So good on.
They printed.
Yeah. So this is a T-shirt made by Canvas, by Bella Canvas, and as you can tell,
ooh, that's a nice shirt.
It's a Packaging Today shirt, and then on the back we've got the Smart Solve logo. These are not available to purchase. These are, I don't think, maybe I put these on there to purchase, but these shirts are the ones that we send out once they get printed and made and sent to me, and then we send these out to people who ask us questions that we can't solve. So that's what we're going to do right now on this show, which is
value of this show.
I should stop driving. I should really stop driving. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. Ask us a question in the comments. If we can't solve it, then you get a shirt. Or perhaps, Corey, we can ask a question, and if you can solve it, like what Smart Solve has done, they've created solutions with dissolvable packaging. If you can solve it in the comments, then we will send you a shirt.
Hey there, so, JQ.
What's up, Jonathan Quinn? We're talking about plastics, JQ.
I actually have a question for you, Adam. While people think of things, can you explain to me and to the group what linerless labels are?
Oh,
I do not understand how that works.
Yes. Okay. As it's almost like you've primed this question. We did not discuss this earlier. So there are wink. No, we did not. To be clear, full disclosure, Label King does not manufacture nor do we sell linerless labels. So I'm not doing this to be like, and you can come talk to me on Label King about linerless labels yet. So there was a company in partnership with Tesco, speaking of the UK, in partnership with Tesco called Ravenwood Packaging. And Ravenwood Packaging developed a linerless label system for basically being able to put a label around, some fresh produce or a clamshell or whatever, or a vacuum skin pack tray. And this label it had the adhesive that was coated on the underside. So you have your face stock, then you have your adhesive, but on top of the face stock was actually a patterned silicone so that the adhesive wouldn't stick to, the adhesive wouldn't stick to the top of the label. And so you could basically put the labels onto a roll, and they developed a machine or a piece of equipment that would guillotine cut it and then wrap it. And then at the end of the run, you have a roll of labels and you have no waste. So this was meant to quickly replace like a paperboard wrap or a standard label that might go on something where you have liner waste on the end of it. Really, really cool. Since then, they partner with a bunch of companies here in the U.S. With their IP and their technology. I believe that patent expired in the U.S. and so now you're seeing more companies that are making their own linerless labels. It's still a niche part of the industry, but is certainly growing.
Does that make the labels easier to recycle, or is it de facto the same? Like it's maybe basically less recyclable because there's silicone on them.
Yeah, I mean the labels aren't really recyclable in any way, shape, or form, right? The purpose of the label, obviously you need the label, but what you're trying to do is minimize the impact that it has on recycling. And so that adhesive, and the adhesive will come, there's not a ton of adhesive that actually goes down, because the point of the linerless label is actually to wrap back onto itself and have minimal adhesive applied to the container. Now with the sustainability advantages is on something like meat packaging, for example, it will allow you to do like instead of maybe this is getting a little bit outside of my comfort zone in packaging, but modified atmospheric pressure for meat packaging versus vacuum skin pack VSP. I believe that the shelf life on a VSP can be longer, and so you can, but it's harder to label, it's harder to package, because you're going to suck all the air out. And you're going to get
it's not as attractive. They've been doing
that,
and the sales of it haven't been very good because consumers don't like how it looks. So it's less material. But looks like we got a "Can we solve it?" question from Jim Peace.
Jim Peace comes in and he says, "Have you heard of MagnaClose versus a zipper on a pouch?" No. We solved it. I
don't know if that's a "Can we solve it?" but I haven't heard of those.
It's a great, So Jim, let us know in the comments, what is MagnaClose? By the way, both Corey and I have a hard stop. So we probably have just a couple more minutes here on the show. Jim, let us know, what is MagnaClose versus a zipper? You can drop that in the comments. Great question, Corey, though. Thanks for asking me. I love talking about linerless labels.
Are you going to send me a shirt or Jim or both?
Do you have a shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Jim is on my list of people to send a shirt to. If there was a use case for AI note taking, it would be somebody telling me who I owe shirts to, because eventually they get there.
Hey, Jared. Oh boy, we got a real question.
Oh, great, Jared. Just when we were about to wrap it up, he comes in. All I see is Martian. Now I'm scared. What? Oh my gosh. You definitely, you know what? Modify.
Let's just send him a shirt.
Okay, Jared asked, what packaging is used for Mars colonization mission that protects sensitive equipment and consumables during 9 months space transit Martian atmospheric conditions, can be repurposed using only materials available on Mars, and maintain sterility for medical? The answer to this question is plastic. No, I don't know. I don't know what
the I say we send Jared a shirt. He deserves it.
Yes. Did I use the wrong word, JQ? I feel like you are the CEO of the U.S. Plastics Pact, and calling something modified atmospheric pressure inside of meat packaging is something that maybe I just made up. It's totally.
I've heard that, MAP.
Oh,
yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, good.
So,
Jim already has a shirt, and I did send Jim a Label King paper crown.
Well, then no more shirts for you, sir.
No shirts are going out today. No shirts for you.
Wait, what about Jared?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jared just used ChatGPT for that one, though. I can guarantee he didn't type out all these words.
He's too smart for us.
Yeah, he's way too smart. I did have a great time chatting with Jared at Pack Expo. That was fun to connect.
I still remember our trip around the wheel thing in Vegas. That was fun.
So fun. MagnaClose sounds not recyclable.
Yeah, I agree, Jonathan.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's magical. Maybe it's a
Maybe
magic.
it's
Maybe
maybe
mad,
it's
not mad.
infinitely recyclable,
Maybe
like
it's
aluminum.
ah! Wait, where's my Screaming Man Media? There it is. That's how I feel. All right. Well, Corey, I know you have to go. Have a great show. I'm looking forward to learning so much about all the things from all the shows that you're going to. I only have one show left this entire year, and then I don't have another one to go to until March. So I get to sleep
Wow.
in bed. I will be at the Digital Packaging Summit in approximately a month. I'm very excited. Oh, yes, MAP does exist. It's just modified atmosphere packaging. Oh, I just said the wrong word. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm the map.